Arsenal monitoring Dutch WONDERKID. Let's get straight into the news. How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Punch Drunk Arsenal, your home to the latest Arsenal news and transfer updates. In today's episode, we're going to have a look at the report by Simon Collings from the Standard. I believe he was speaking on, or wrote on all of Arsenal's transfer speculation at the moment. You know, the likes of Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko, and Nico Williams. All the names we've been hearing a lot in the recent weeks. However, he also mentioned another name, and this is more on the defensive front, and that is Ajax defender Jorrel Hato. Another player actually that the Gunners have been linked with for quite some time. It does seem that our transfer business is pretty much the same as what it was last summer with the likes of Zubimendi, Nico Williams, Benjamin Sesko, and now Jorrel Hato again. Excuse me. So Hato was a name mentioned during the last summer transfer window, and it's a name that hasn't really gone away that much. So obviously we know that the Gunners are interested in bringing in another defensive option. It's just a little bit weird in my opinion that it's another left-sided defender. Hato's got bag loads of potential. He could honestly become one of the world's best defenders. And he also fills a similar role to what we saw a former Ajax man, now a current Arsenal man, has done since moving to the Gunners. Jorrel Timber was a centre-back at Ajax and then moved to right-back for Arsenal. Hato had kind of the same trajectory. He started off as a centre-back for Ajax and now he's playing at left-back. But as I mentioned, it's a bit of a weird transfer in my opinion for the Gunners, especially considering all the options we have on the left side of our defence. In my opinion, we needed someone more for the right side, like a right-sided backup for Saka. Ben White, Jorrel Timber can both play as centre-backs when need be. But I think we are a little bit short just on the right side. Whereas you look at on our left, we've got Miles Lewis-Kelly who obviously broke through. We don't really know what's happening with Zinchenko yet. It does look like he's possibly going to be moving on this summer, but we still don't know. Then you still have Gabriel, obviously, and then you have Jakub Kiwior and Ricardo Calafiori, who all can play on the left-hand side. Takedo Tomiyasu was an option for our right side, but obviously at this moment in time, I don't even believe he's an Arsenal player anymore. He was out for the whole of last season, and even before his big injury last season, he's had numerous injuries throughout his time at Arsenal. I think he's got 1 year left on his contract, so personally I don't really see his long-term future being at the Gunners. I doubt we're going to see much of him this upcoming season as well. So that's why I say, in my opinion, we needed another right-sided defender. But let's take a little look at Hato. Obviously, like I mentioned, he's still only 19. He's got bag loads of potential, guys. This guy could honestly become one of the best defenders in the world. So if we're looking at him for a future option, it's definitely something we should be looking at. He's really going to be a good player. Ajax's youngest ever captain, so that should speak volumes of the stature of the player. I believe he was 17 when he became Ajax captain. And considering the lineage that the Ajax players have, Edwin van der Sar, and Seedorf, just to name a few that have come through the ranks at Ajax, for someone like Hato to become the youngest captain pretty much says exactly what type of character he has as well as the performance that he's able to produce. And looking at his stats from this past season, you can see he predominantly played at the left back. He scored 3 goals and assisted another 6. He's quite good in the air. Also, he stands at 6 foot, so not the tallest of players, but not short by any means of the imagination. And he's very good in the air, something that Arteta values highly in his players. He does like a tall player, also like someone that can do the aerial battles, who could win his aerial deals. So aerially is obviously very good, and then his passing range. He's got a very good passing range for such a young player. I believe he finished in the 99th percentile for passes completed, so passing percentage. Also, he does deliver quite a few passes throughout the match. So one thing that's definitely positive in his side is definitely his age. He's still young, so if you consider that the Gunners are looking at a 40 million deal for someone of his age and potential quality, that would be an amazing piece of business. His aerial ability, his height, which is not, like I mentioned, not the tallest of players, but he definitely makes that 6 foot barrier that Arteta really wants in his players. And then so his aerial ability, and then also his passing range. So there's a lot of positives. Also versatility. A player that can play as a centre back and as a left back. So that's something that you can see in the players that Arteta signed in yes, that's definitely something that he wants in a player. Jakub Kiwior can do that, as well as Jurrien Timber, Ricardo Calafiori, and Ben White can all play in a multitude of positions in the back line. Like I mentioned, my only concern with this deal is not many, just the one that he's possibly not an area which we should focus on. I could see if someone like a Jakub Kiwior leaves, us bringing in someone like a Jorrel Hato, then the move makes a lot more sense. But I think when it comes to defensive reinforcements, our priority should be a right-sided defender, someone that can rotate with Saliba, and someone that can also offer cover in case he does get injured. We saw Saliba got injured a couple of years ago going into the end of the season. Also this past season, even though it was only for 2 or 3 weeks. Saliba can't play every single match, so we need someone that can rotate with him. Perhaps if Ben White can stay fit throughout the season, he's not really a player that's known for injuries. He was injured a little bit in this past campaign, but he's not really a player known for being injured. Jurrien Timber, on the other hand, is a player that gets injured quite a bit. He was quite steady throughout this last campaign, but he is a player that's been injured quite a few times throughout his Arsenal career. That's just why I think a right-sided defender would have been more of a priority for the Gunners this summer window. However, like I said, £40 million, versatile. He's young. He's a leader. He's able to play in a multitude of positions. He's very good in the air, as well as he's got a very good passing range. So the positives definitely outweigh the negatives in this move. It's just the priority of the positions we need to strengthen first. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Would you be happy with the signing of Jorrel Hato? Would you be a signing that excites you guys? As I mentioned, for me, it's definitely a good signing for the Gunners if they prioritize the other positions first. Anyway, don't forget to smash that like button, follow Punch Drunk Arsenal for your latest Arsenal news and transfer updates, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Cheers, guys.